What's going on, guys? Push the wrong button tonight. How is everybody doing tonight? A few folk in already. So, plan for tonight. I'm going to tackle off some of the live weekly races we've got. Kick it off on... we'll kick it off here in Ibiza. What have we got? Coastal Cruiser, Ford Mustang, and is it the Mustang GT500, I believe it is? Yeah, the GT, Shelby GT500. 40, we made it. 40? 40 mil, sorry, yes, 40 mil, made it. Another 10 million to go, Picard. We're not there just yet. So, yeah, GT500, Shelby GT500, Mustang GT, Ford Mustang, we've got that race. Didn't do too badly in that one, but we can improve. Ford Frenzy, F-150 race. I wasn't built for that one, I don't think. I think we went in the last race with... Oh, Fiery Snow, that's really nice to see. You waited all day for the stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that one. Dog, what's going on, buddy? The Ford F-150, I went into that one with standard road tyres, so we can definitely improve there. But it would be rude of me not to have a look what contracts we've got. I assume this is the Regera. Let's get warmed up. Let's get warmed up for tonight. We'll do a delivery to kick things off, especially with the multiplier. In fact, I need to do Frim as well. Not missing out on the 1.5 million for Frim. Wake up tomorrow morning, do it all over again. Yeah, it's 3 million. I'm not wasting out, or not losing out on that rather. Let's take the Ford GT today. It's a Ford theme, isn't it, for the live weekly events? We'll take that for today. Chris27, what's going on, buddy? I hope you're doing good. Thank you, as always, for joining. So yeah, last live stream, that's very loud. That should be better. Hopefully that didn't blow anybody's eardrums out. Why is my XLR not working? There we go. Yeah, live stream on Friday went quite well. So the reason I've kind of not done live stream, one was for stability with the game. And it actually turns out the game's more stable if I live stream it rather than record it. So it kind of gave me the incentive to do live streams a little bit more. Then, off the back of that, it appears people wants to watch a live stream a little bit more, which is something I'm not really used to. I would have thought watching a video was better than watching a live stream, the length of it, but hey, we'll give it a shot through this week. We'll do a couple of streams, we'll see how they go, and if that's what people want to watch, who am I to turn you guys away? So yeah, we'll do the Koenigsegg Regera delivery mission first of all. Then we'll get into some of the live races that we've got this week. I like them. You guys know I like the live races. I still think right now the way the game is, it is still the heart and soul of Test Drive Unlimited. So kind of got to keep doing them. I put this in streamer mode. Why am I still getting music coming through? Yeah, I still see these not delivery missions, my god, weekly live events as the heart and soul of the game, which is for the most part missing a very big heart and a very deep soul, which I'm sure not many people will disagree with. So, I mean, until we get the casino, I'm pushing on with the live weekly events. What will we have? Another 3 sets, I believe? This week, next week, the week after. We might actually have 4, because I would assume, much like Season 3's release, it came on a release. That came on a Wednesday. So I can only assume that we're going to get Season 4 also on a Wednesday. I might need to look at a calculator, work out how many days we've got left of this current season, and then figure out how that will land. I'm going to have to assume it'll fall on a Wednesday. It seems to be the day that they want to release the content. So yeah, I'm totally babbling on here. Yeah, 3 weekly events, maybe 4. So we've still got plenty of stuff to do. Then of course when we get Season 4, we should also have a weekly event. I'm certain it was a Wednesday, because when Season 3 came out, I can remember sitting here recording the video about Season 3's release. Then the next day I came back and done the weekly event. So yeah, I'm going to assume Season 4, the casino, is going to come on a Wednesday, which is good news. And if these streams work out alright, I genuinely might sit and stream the casino all day, which I know a lot of people can't do because they've got normal day jobs. We'll see what goes. If that's something you guys want to know, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat if you guys want me to sit and stream the casino all day. If you guys are at work and you kind of want a sneak peek, let me know. We can maybe address that. Am I on Twitch? Picard, I'm not on Twitch. This is very new to me. I have to be perfectly honest with you. So to even set up Twitch, I'm not 100% sure how that works. I have to essentially learn what I'm doing here more and more. So if I can understand Twitch a little bit better, work out how to put this into Twitch and maybe on YouTube at the same time, maybe it works. Yeah, I'm very new to this. Please bear with me. You're on Twitch. It's good because it's slow the recent dolphins. I catch up on YouTube in an hour, then I'm sat to them with thumbs without Twitch. Okay, so I do watch Twitch, or I used to watch Twitch quite a lot. So yeah, that's cool. Damn, I love your vids. Hopefully more to come. Bam Bam the Dawn. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you. You love the videos. Thank you very much. You just hit level 37. What card I recommend? So that would be level 37. That's not even supercars yet, is it? They don't come till level 40, or do supercars come at level 37 and it's Lamborghini Ferrari at level 40? I can't even remember now. The wheelman's done a friend request. I can't do that right now. Let me know, Bam Bam. Let me know. I don't think you get Ferrari and Lamborghini at level 40. I think you've got to wait, or they come at level 40. Maybe supercars is 37. If it's supercars, we actually spoke about this on Friday as well. I would still say the 2016 Ford GT is a really good, affordable all-rounder, as is the Nissan Skyline or the Nissan R35 GTR. Really good all-rounder. Neither have peak top performance. We're actually in the GT right now. Neither really realistically have peak top performance. 189 with a 750 build here on the GT. For me, it would be a toss-up between the two, the Ford GT or the Skyline R35 GTR for level 37. I assume that's where you are. Not yet, but you've got the Ford GT for last week's event. I would stick with Ford GT. If you're trying to stack money as well, I probably wouldn't be spanking money into cars right now. It's what I'm basically trying not to do. You don't own it, but the 911R is good. 911R is fantastic. Even without a tune, I've got it in a stock format still. I think we maybe done a couple of little tweaks to it as well. Maybe an exhaust upgrade, intake upgrade, first a short gearbox upgrade. Yeah, in fact, let's jump into it. Just short gearbox upgrade. Where is it? It should be here somewhere. There it is, the 911R. So I've done a couple of minor tweaks to it. 529 horsepower now. I'm sure it's spec 1 air intake, spec 1 exhaust, short gearbox, maybe semi-slick tyres? No, I've got slick tyres, there we go. Honestly, brilliant capable car. The only reason I waited till now to have this car, obviously we had to buy it for the live weekly event, but I kind of stayed away from it because early days in this game, people that were obviously using the cheats in the game, they had this as their profile picture, which I assume was linked to getting access to the cheats for the game, basically the mods. So I stayed away from it till this point, perfectly honest with you, but I wanted this car. I really like Porsches, I'm a Porsche fan. So now I've got it. It is a fantastically capable car, is the 911R. Lots of chats, we're going to get through it all before we get into the racing, I do apologise. Dog's retired and have all the time, mate, that's insane. Class. So yeah, happy retirement, enjoy retirement. Actually it was Bryson's video that told me that was the 911R, right? That's cool, that's sweet. Any recommendation for a tune setup depending on the car? Honestly, I know it's a bit of a cop out, but it does depend on the car that you're using for the kind of tunes. Let me know what kind of car it is you're looking at. I can maybe help out that way, but yeah, it does depend essentially on the car that you're going to use. Nonetheless, going to get into a little one here. What we've got, the Coastal Cruiser 3.5 mile sprint, Ford GT, Ford Mustang GT, or the Shelby GT 500. I assume everybody's using the GT 500. They're not. Asayunon, Paku, Jetstream are all in the Ford GT, which is very interesting. The only time I've got is a 2:59. It was a live recording, so for me it wasn't really the best. 30 seconds off the top of the leaderboard. Just to be perfectly clear, I know I'm not fast enough to get to the top of these leaderboards. If I can get in the top 10, I'm perfectly happy. So realistically, I'm looking to shake off around about 22 seconds to get up there with Dog. There you go. His Dog is in the chat tonight. Andy, 2:37.53. So yeah, about 22 seconds I need to take off the time I've got here. I have done an auto RP. I'm not going in with an auto RP. If I remember right, did I use slicks for this race? Yes, I did. So I'm going to go back and just tune the car a little bit better, fit the right parts for it. And yeah, maybe actually have a better attempt of setting a reasonable time. This is the one thing I hate. Just give us the option to fit the parts we want to fit to the car when we're trying to get into some of these races. It's an absolute pain in the arse to jump back and forward between the Celine HQ or a workshop to go back to the race, which takes a few minutes to get to when we're in just trying to, beat the leaderboards essentially. Can I help you in the ranked? I assume you want me to help you farm. If it is, I cannot help you out because that would be absolutely awful for people in the stream to watch. I do apologise, but it's not something I'll be able to help you out with, I am afraid. Right, what are we looking for then? The Ford Mustang GT, the 2018 Mustang GT. I've already forgot what our RP cap was for this race. It is 600. Right. Parts wise, let's strip this thing back and I'll tune it the way I want it. I'm going to go with the semis. I think that'll be enough, having semi slicks. You probably even get away with the standard road tyres actually, but we'll strip it back. 727. We've still got a lot of stripping to do in this one. 701, that's getting there. 663 brakes, I can take them down. Suspension, we're going to use that hack. All road suspension, save ourselves some RP there. So we're already in a good spot here in terms of PR. Brakes are stripped back, leave that all on. Leave that on, leave that on, leave that on. Turbo, take that down to responsive. There's not much of a gain there for the powerful turbo. No, there's next to no gain and you're losing out on, oh yeah, in fact, you're saving RP having powerful. There we go, 19 grand, I'm spending money when I don't want to spend money. You're on Xbox, sad sometimes with Leaderboard. It is, yeah. You won't find any complaints here from myself. I hate the way the leaderboards are on this game, right? How we can't have cross-platform. In 2025, we can't have cross-platform. It's ludicrous. Yeah. You will not find any complaints from myself there, right? What have I done? Short gearbox, that's where I want it to be. 600 RP's the cap. Yeah, so we've not got much left to play with here. Happy with the tune so far, 596. Can I, I can squeeze some brakes on. Another 12 grand spent, I didn't want to. Thanks to me, you have 60 million. You saw the video not 2 weeks ago. Now I have all this money thanks to you. It's not thanks to me, Mazzo, it's all on you. I won't take credit for the work you've done, but I'm glad to see that you're stacking up the cash for Season 4. There we go. We've now got a Mustang ready for the race. Managed to get my way through that one. But that's class. 60 million, guys. Let me know in the chat, what kind of money have you stacked up for Season 4? Highest pot wins. Be honest. Who's got the most money for Season 4? I've got 40 mil. Mazzo's got 60 mil. Yeah, whoever has the most gets the wooden spoon for today's stream. I don't have a reward to give you guys, sorry. No, it'd be good to know. Dogs, you've got all the cars, you're up to 20 mil so far. If you've got all the cars and 20 million, that's an achievement. I know you're retired, but still, that's an epic achievement to have all the cars and still have 20 mil in the bank. Nice one. I'm not jealous at all, I promise. Right, let's actually have a shot at this one. Hoping to hit 20 million tonight. You're at 19.4. Fiery Snow, farm that for him. You'll be at 21 million, or 20.9. And won't be a problem for you at all, I am sure of it. Nonetheless, we can finally, what are we, 15 minutes in, we can finally get to Coastal Cruiser, the 3.5 mile sprint race, 79% asphalt, 21% gravel, Ford Mustang GT, built it for the race itself, put the custom parts on that I wanted on here, had to go all the way back to Celine HQ, had to then come back to the race. I hate that. I want to be able to pick my parts at this point in the game. Nonetheless, I'll push forward and get into the race. Will Pagani arrive in Season 4? I highly doubt it. I genuinely highly doubt it. It should, but I do doubt that we will see it in Season 4. Nonetheless, Mustang race. Now, it's a very competitive leaderboard. If I can get in the top 10, I'll be extremely happy. I don't know how it's going to go with me actually trying to stream it as well. Hopefully I can kind of concentrate across both and kind of talk my way through it. I probably should have came in and done this race to actually know what course I'm on, because I cannot quite remember it. Anyway, the Mustang does feel alright. If I do actually remember how I tuned this Mustang as well, it was for the last Ford weekly event, and it was a motorway or a freeway run for Americans, because I know a lot of you guys are American that watch the stream or my videos, so I need to be a bit correct with that one. This is tuned for a highway run, so it probably isn't best for short circuits. Definitely not ideal for a short circuit with an off-road part on it, but with the short gearbox it fitted, I'm thinking it might be not too bad. Semi-slick tyres this time instead of the slick tyres I used on the last effort. I'm hoping I might be a little bit quicker here. Now, I did outbrake myself, if I remember right. Coming down into here, the brakes weren't fantastic on the Mustang as I missed first gear, but we were alright that time out. What were we? Right hand, a little bit of curb, left hand, into the wall. Nope, saved it. We're good, we're good, we're good. Right, managing to fumble the way through this one. We're not doing too bad. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Could actually carry more speed through that right-hander, as I could have with that one as well. Definitely feels like there's a couple of seconds. Hit the tree. Definitely feels like there's a few seconds left on this one, so if I have to run it again, I will run it again. But so far, it does feel alright. It does feel alright. What are we? Big straight here. What kind of speed can we get? I think I might need to adjust that actually. Get a little bit more acceleration rather than the top speed. Backing off round the roundabout. Keep off the railings. We're good. That doesn't feel too bad at all. 146, 60%. I don't think we're getting in the top 10 with this time. I'll be surprised if I do. Still got one more off-road section to get through as well, which won't be easy. Right, roundabout up here, left-hander. Oh, such a nice overrun noise off the Mustang as well. Definitely could have carried more speed there. Just saved that one. We're all good, we're all good. Right-hander, is this where we go back off-road? No, it's not. The right-hander here, okay, yeah, it's on the beach, isn't it? Yes. Oh, I've missed the damn checkpoint. That sucks. Right, we'll be going again, guys. We will be going again. Have I put the wrong tyres on? Could I get away with the standard road tyres then? But where would I use the PR? Because I wouldn't want a bigger turbo. Brakes still feel good enough. Maybe weight reduction? Come on, grab traction. There we go. 247. I think I've maybe saved about 10 seconds with that run, and I missed the checkpoint. That may be quite tough, you know. Hoping at 20 mil tonight. I'm sure you'll do that, Fire Snow. Only 10 tasks left to do. That's absolutely insane, dog. You're probably one of the most advanced in terms of achievements in the game that I know of. That's epic to know. You hate doing Frim, you just can't seem to do the 360 reliably. It's one of those ones. The more you do it, you know, you kind of start to get the hang of it. For me, I've done far too many to actually want to acknowledge. So I'm okay at 360s. Yeah. Again, it depends on the car as well. In the cars that I use for doing Frim, I've literally sat and built a tune to farm Frim. So yeah, I'm sad. What can I say? I've got like 7 to 8 mil also. How are you doing? Your vid's now taking from the live stream or what? I only done that live stream, sorry, the video for today. I only took that from the live stream on Friday because we actually just sat and spoke about the solar pass. And I mean, depending on how you viewed the solar pass, at the start I thought it was great. Lots to grind, so much more to do. It gave us something else to do in the game. And then we started grinding the solar pass and it just took so damn long to do. And then when you go through the solar pass, we got the signet ring. Wanted to wear the signet ring, but also wanted to wear the watch. You can't stack your jewellery. when I started talking about that during the live stream, I was like, do you know what, I actually just, instead of recording it again, let it come out naturally as it did in the live stream, then put it into the video. So that's the only reason I kind of used the live stream content for today's video. It's not something I want to do much more going forward. It's not fair for you guys who are sitting watching the live stream to then get a video dropped. You've already seen the content, you're not interested in watching it, so it won't happen very often, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It just felt natural when I was talking about the solar pass on the live stream, so I thought, you know, it'd be a good idea to use it. This is not like Forza with 900 plus cars. I totally get that. Did that race one. I got the year wrong. It's the 2016 Ford GT with 1001 horsepower. Yeah. So when you're building a tune for the 2016, again, this is going to sound really rubbish to tell you, but horsepower isn't everything. Sometimes you want to focus on the handling aspect of the car, depending on the race you do. I do try to build one tune to fit all, essentially, with the cars. It doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to go in and tweak them for the races and such. Yeah, it's a cop-out answer. I mean, I can share my tune with you. You can have a go with it, see how you feel with it. I think I've actually got EBL Vince's tune as well. His one's really pointy. His one's really bouncy. Sorry, I didn't like the way his GT was set up, but again, it was a good test to see which was quicker. In fact, on the channel, there is a video all about that tune. I don't know if I shared it. I'll have to go back in and check. You did 236/18 with standard tyres and no turbo. See, a lot of the time, no turbo actually does make you quicker, which sounds totally back to front. You did a 226, so I assume you're not on EU servers or PC. One of the two, or maybe both. You would be second on the EU PC servers. So standard tyres, no turbo. The auto-tune cars only have the Jag set up 750 for the Ruby race. I like your style, dog. I like your style. Right. Yeah, I think I'm kind of going to follow your lead with that one. And go with the standard tyres. I think we would get away with them, especially with the off-road bit. I think we lose just a little bit too much on the... Oh, nope, don't get distracted. I think I'm losing too much time on the off-road parts there. Definitely do think I am. I'm not going to do this for every race, guys, don't worry. A lot of the cars are relatively well set up. Ford F-150, for instance, I just have to swap tyres over, I believe. As long as I can get into the top 10 on the leaderboards, that's all I'm really bothered about. I'm not going to sit here and sweat it all night to be in the top 3 like I usually do. All-season tyres, there we go. We've got another 25 RP to play with. Chassis, do I want to stiffen the chassis up? Am I going to gain much? Not really. Aero, again, it's not really a track for aero. ECU setup. Yeah, that's a monster with a Super Sport ECU. 700 horsepower with a Super Sport ECU. They are gravel, be careful. Yeah. Dog did it with slicks. There we go, everybody's using different tyres. Right, so that's one choice. These are all race spec parts, they are. Turbocharger. I mean, I could go full hog and put an anti-lag turbo on, but I don't think we would actually gain much. What did we actually gain? 3 horsepower for having an anti-lag turbo. And 0.001 second of a 0 to 62. Yeah, it's definitely not worth having an anti-lag turbo. So that's all good. Brakes, they felt good to me. Suspension's already done. Short gearbox I'm happy with. Could do a gearbox upgrade. What would that take me to? 166, 4.2 and 2.1. 4.2 and 2.1. It's kind of the same upgrade then, isn't it? 700 horsepower, 18 grand. That would be 668 for 16 grand. Let's do the ECU. Super Sport ECU, standard road tyres. I'm not able to drive with slicks on this race. Interesting. Let's give the the standard road tyres a shot and see if we can go any faster. Auto-tune all cars, only have the Jag set up for 750. Yeah, cool. I use high-end racing rig. So there's another aspect to it. I'm still on a controller. I've got a Logitech there. I'm just too lazy to plug it in. It takes too much with the way my work setup is. It just takes too much for me to unplug things, plug things in, move things about. I do need to kind of set the office up a little bit better to be able to use my Logitech, which isn't a high-end rig, let's be honest, but it's a rig nonetheless. What's it mounted on? A Torque? It's mounted on a Torque rig, actually. Torque GT rig. Is it Torque GT? Yeah, I think it is. Whatever rig it is. Nonetheless, standard road tyres this time out. We'll give this race a shot, see if we can improve any. We got 10 seconds off the last attempt, so we'll see if we can do 10 seconds off again. Maybe. We did miss a checkpoint, however, or I did miss a checkpoint. So maybe that's all it was that was holding me back. Where am I starting this one? 3rd place. Not ideal. Not ideal. Right, come on. Less traction, but a hell of a lot more power off the line. Changed gear far too early there, so I was hearing the noise of another car. Changed gear too early. Should be alright though. Should be okay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, a hell of a lot more grip here, obviously. With the standard road tyres over the semis. I feel a lot more confident in this section, but is it worth it? I think maybe on the beach section, because I was getting absolutely no grip at all there. It might be worth having the standard road tyres on. Maybe. See where we are for this braking zone here, because this is one I was struggling with just a little bit. No, not doing too bad. Lost the back end a little bit though. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was going the wrong way on that map just there. Nice and tight to the wall. Just tapped the wall a little bit. Shot me across the track. Did manage to carry a little bit more speed that time around the right-handers. Happier with that. Kind of missed the tree this time. But I think I was in the wrong gear. Again, it's not the cleanest of runs. Not the cleanest of runs, but I should be alright. I think I do need to adjust that final ratio though. Feels a bit lacklustre coming up to these speeds here. Going to try and carry a little bit more speed round. Yeah, that's much better. 115 for 3rd gear. Maybe need to move that final ratio just a little bit. And I broke far too early for this left-hander here, so maybe be a little bit braver this time. Yeah. Lamppost in the way again. Good old lampposts. Wouldn't be me if I didn't smash into at least one. Right, checkpoint this time. Do not miss it. Come on now. Use the gearbox. Work through the box. Oh yeah, much faster. Yep, standard road tyres, that's the way to go for me. Instant grab of traction, 235, 236. Ooh, that's a good time. Or am I getting too excited too quickly? Is it maybe a 226, 227? Am I getting too excited too quickly, or was that actually a good time? I don't know. Somebody put a time in the chat. What was their time? I can't see it now. Ooh, that might be a good time, guys. That might be a good time. Come on, show me the goddamn times. Oh, fuck. I just left the bloody race. Do you need to log on and do that race again, dog? I think you might, buddy. I don't know. When do we think they will up some more of Ibiza? So you mean expand it? No time soon. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It's not in their plan. We've kind of had a couple of snippets of it so far. They're going to build content before they expand the map. What was the time? 2:37. So it was okay. Yeah, I was getting a little too excited there. I was thinking that was a 2:27 ahead of Paku. It was not. There is another 10 seconds to make up, but I did knock dog. I mean, we couldn't have writ that dog, could we? A tenth, 2/10 of a second. We'll take it. Is it 2/10? No, it's almost a tenth of a second there. We managed to knock dog down to 10th place. Have fun knocking me down a peg there, dog. I can see Christoph up there as well. I fancy going one more time. I'm gonna go one more time. One more time, and I'll move over to the F-150 race. Use normal transmission, add power. You'll beat my time. The only problem with the normal transmission is I feel this is going to sound obvious, the gear shift is just too slow. I hate the gear shift on the normal boxes. I always go for short or versatile personally. Yeah. And my laptop has just decided to restart for some reason. So I can't see the stream. Sorry guys. I'll have a look at it straight after this race. I don't know why it's just done a restart. Oh no, it's not. It went into screensaver. I need to turn that off. That's annoying. Right, anyway. Concentrate up here. A lot more speed, but a lot more off the track. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt me a little bit there, guys. Too committed to the off-road section. Way too hot coming into it. Hopefully I can maybe just carry it around a little bit though. If I could just shave another second off. Ideally I want to get another 2 seconds off this time, but I don't think it's happening here. I might come back in my own time and do that one. Yep, it's not a clean run. It's not a good one. This won't be the run that I take time off, but we'll finish it off. Oh, well, caught the curb, yeah. This one's over and done with, guys. It is not a quick time. Too many mistakes. I'll maybe come back in my own time, record it and put a video together where I've actually managed to finish up for the weekly events. Come on, let's just power through, we'll get this one done. Imagine I actually do beat my time here as well, that'd be hilarious. You can tune shifts on normal gear, you can, but there's still a gap between the box, I just don't like it. It's just down to preference, that's all it is, honestly. And I've came in way too hot to that, but actually still carried a lot of speed. I just don't like the way the normal gearboxes shift, honestly. It's just a personal preference, that's all. I typically put a short gearbox in and then tune it as long as I can make it, which sounds back to front, but it just makes the physical gear change a little bit quicker. It might even all just be in my head, who knows. I could test out here, but I've already done this race a few times. It's probably not exciting for you guys to watch. I want to try and keep it as fresh as possible tonight. So just a couple of attempts at each race. Right, beach section here. I'm not overly concerned. It's not going to be a fast time, so you know, we'll just power through and get this race finished off. It will be hilarious if I do beat my previous time, but I don't think we've got a chance in hell of that happening, especially not with the back end stepping out like that. Oh dear, yeah, we're not beating that time, we've already lost it there, that's fine, that's good. Happy to see that. Yeah, we'll just box this one off, head down, do the F-150 race, and head on over to Hong Kong Island. Retry it. I mean, it's not fun for you to watch me do the same one over and over. I'll maybe do one more. It's like heroin, we'll maybe do one more. You've got 2 rigs, one with direct drive, one with old T500. Yeah, we've spoke about this on Friday actually, didn't we? Yeah. Maybe with casino updates. Again, I don't know where the casino's going to land, because I don't think it's going to come here to Ibiza. I think it's going to be isolated to Hong Kong. So I don't actually see a lot coming to Ibiza in Season 4. I would happily be wrong. I think we'll likely see upgrades to Ibiza in Year 2. Maybe a couple of things in Season 4, but I don't think we're going to see any meaningful updates here until Year 2. Get back in and check. I did. Use normal transmission and add power. You'll beat my time. Give you that. Won't beat you again. Shifts are slow. Yeah. One last go. Promise you guys, one last go. If I mess this one up, we won't be doing the race again on this stream. Anyway, thank you guys all for joining me. I hope you're all having a good day and a good night. Let me know what you're all up to, apart from watching me make a mess of racing a Mustang. Right, come on, I'll fully concentrate this time out. Better launch that time. Much better launch. Don't mind clipping that little barrier there, it's not going to slow me down. What have we got up here? So it's the tight right hander at the top of this left. Late brake, but try not carry as much speed as I have been into it. and actually select the gear. I was in reverse gear there, my god. No, it's done. No, it's done. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. We're not doing it. Not doing it to ourselves. It's past 11 over at Dog. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me, Dog. I was only planning on doing this stream for an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, so it might be quite late for some of you guys. I totally get that. Don't stress. The next stream I'm going to plan is going to be this Friday, where we're going to, or I'm going to try and do what I did this Friday just been, and do the Crown Jewel race that we didn't do, or I didn't do on Friday. Was it Crown Jewel Ruby? The 69-mile Crown Jewel race? That's the plan for Friday. The only other plan I have got for a stream right now, and it's not actually TDU related, I'm kind of looking at doing Drive Beyond Horizons. It's not that new a game, it's maybe about 3 or 4 months old, but it looks a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody knows what Drive Beyond Horizons is. A bit like The Long Drive. In fact, a lot like The Long Drive. It's just a RPG style game. Post-apocalyptic kind of thing. You go in, the car's dismantled, you need to build the car up, find supplies, and then kind of drive across the map sort of thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm also wanting to try and stream a little bit. I don't really want to do videos on it, because I kind of want to keep videos towards TDU. I kind of just want most of my content to be towards TDU, if I'm going to be honest, but I do want to play The Long Drive. But the amount of time I know I'm going to put into, not The Long Drive, sorry, Drive Beyond Horizons, I know the amount of time I'm going to put into that game. I'd much rather just try and stream it and not feel bad that I need to make videos, if that makes any sense. If you guys don't know what Drive Beyond Horizons is, I would say, yeah, check it out. It might not be for you, but for me it just looks a lot of fun. A couple of videos I've watched on YouTube already. It does look tons of fun. So I want to try and do a stream on that at some point. Anyway, over to Ford Frenzy, and this is for the Ford F-150. Right, so I don't have this thing built up very well at all, and I assume everybody's got it max RP to get it here. No, they've not. 644, 690, 644. I'm at 615. I don't actually think I'm down all too much. We'll just jump into it. Can't wait till the next stream. I mean, we can get this stream finished first, Bam Bam, before we think about the next one. But yeah, I get what you're saying, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll give this a shot. Off-road tyres on a 615 build, but I've got a feeling I might have to go back in and upgrade it a little bit. Oh, I've got a very short gearbox on this one. I'm probably going to get told I'm not on the race line at some point. Yeah, very much down on power here. Whoa! Catapulted by the AI. Can I see what happened there on the stream replay? Because it's a 5-second delay. So when we go through the puddle, I take air. Okay, the car behind lands in my bed and it actually shoots me off the track. Right, okay. So we need to stay away from any cars, any F-150s that may be behind me. Must stay away from them. I know, he didn't even ask. He didn't take me out for dinner, Dog, before he done what he done. That's a much better launch this time, though. Yes. Brake before the hill this time? Yep. I mean, there it's happened again. They're mounting each other. Do need to remember I'm streaming and try and talk to you guys when I'm doing this, but I'm just trying to concentrate as much as I can, because when I don't concentrate I miss a bloody gear change. I'm just glad my tongue's not hanging out with the concentration level I've got right now. I don't know how people say they don't like off-road racing in this game. I absolutely love it. I think they've captured the physics of off-road racing fantastically well. There we go, the tongue was out there, I felt it. Hairpin, come on, get round there, there we go. Yes, much better. Yeah, where are we going down here? Is this through the swampy area? Oh, we're going left, we're going left. Oh, damn it, didn't want that wall. Buggered up. Buggered that one up. Maybe still rescue something here. Just managed to catch that checkpoint. Here we're going. This is the on-road section, so this is where it's going to hurt us with the off-road tyres, isn't it? But the standard road tyres, that was absolutely torture when I'd done that race the first time. With all the off-road section that we've got, yeah, it was absolute torture to put myself through that again. I won't be. It is definitely off-road tyre territory here. I would like another tyre compound here for off-road racing, like a cross-terrain tyre or something. I think that would work out a lot better. There we go, we're good, we're good. It wasn't the best of efforts. I've got to be honest, it wasn't the best of efforts. I think in my mind, because I know I'm down on PR, I'm trying to outdrive myself as well. And I completely screwed up the ending. Stay inside of that corner. Yeah, cool. I know what one that was. If I could have watched that at the same time, dog, that would have been cool. You need to start and pull. Yeah, yes and no. I don't actually mind starting further back, but what's this? I hope this game comes to xCloud. Really want to play it. Mind's Eye is already on xCloud, so this is not fair. Yeah, I want to have a look at Mind's Eye as well, because a lot of people are playing that right now. I read Black Panther's post on X earlier, and he was saying how much he's absolutely loving playing Mind's Eye right now. So I do need to take a look at that. Right, where am I for times? 2 minutes 44, so at least another 10 seconds or so to make up. 7 seconds to make up there. Where's Dog on this board? There's Dog, 2:42. So that's the first target, 2 minute 42. We're going to push for that one. Just a couple of seconds, that's alright. 2:37, time to beat. Smithy, what are you, Smithy? 2:35, Christoph 2:34. And it's Paku and Jetstream again. I'm not surprised those guys are up there. Right, let's go. Let's try and be a little bit cleaner. Region lock kills that option, it certainly does. That would be obviously for xCloud, I believe. Dog. Mind's Eye has an awful launch. Honestly, I don't know much about it at all. I've just been reading about people who have been playing it and are really enjoying it, so I don't know. Love United, hate Glazer, you're off. Not a problem, friend. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope to see you in Friday's stream. It'll be nice. Right, better launch this time off the line. I was saying it had a great launch in the last race off the line. I'm in the race zone, come on now game. Yep, just let these guys go. Nail it down the inside. Hopefully clear these guys away. This is where obviously you were mentioning it's better to start first. I do get that, I do agree with it to an extent. You know, you miss all the nonsense that goes on here with the AI to start the race off. But it also gives me a little bit of a challenge with AI to try and clear them. I do like it, but when I'm chasing leaderboards, it's not ideal, is it? You can see how this race started compared to the last one, but I've got a little bit of memory of the racetrack this time out. I kind of know where I'm going, so I can maybe try and carry a little bit more speed, and if I at least beat Dog's time, I'll be a happy man. And I know Dog will be straight back in the game to beat my times, which I love to see. Yeah. So I don't think I carried enough time around this part of the track because there's a right-hander here, and I've done the exact same thing again. But I bounced off a wall. Fantastic. That wasn't a good hairpin. I'm not on the ball tonight, guys. We'll be good as long as we can get in the top 10. As long as I can get some top 10 times. I've scalped that wall again. As long as I can get some top 10 times, I'll be happy. That's all I'm aiming for with these races tonight. He says that lightly when he's absolutely struggling to keep it on the course. Alright, we're in little road section. could have maybe carried a little bit more there. Is this where we go back off-road again? It certainly is. Took out a lamppost, that's going to hurt. We'll do another attempt at this one for sure. Keep it off that wall when the road forks, that's a definite. But it feels like I'm carrying a little bit more speed around the course this time. Even there, I shouldn't have lifted there. I could have carried all that speed. Just kept it off the wall. I'm sure we hit this wall last time out as well. So I'm a little bit cleaner, but I had a really bad off to start off with. I mean, I could go and put some of the parts in, but I really don't want to. If I cannot spend any money, I'll be very, very happy. There we go, 241 that time out. I don't know if that's any quicker than last time out. So you're a good driver because you're off in top 10. I mean, I don't think I'm a good driver. I'm going to be perfectly clear. I think I'm competent at racing in the game. I think I'm competent. I don't class myself as good in this game. I say I'm competent at racing games. I've played them for 30 odd years, so I'm competent. Right, where am I then? 242, 19th. Have I done it? Yes! Dog, I managed to do it. I managed to get it. What did I beat you by? 0.3 of a second. We're so close across the two races already. Where do I need to get to get in the top 10? I need a 2:37, so I'm still 5 seconds off there. I saw on Google in the car list that there's a Pagani Huayra. Is there really? Is there really? I might have to check that out, Mazzo. I've not seen that. If that is a leak of a Huayra, I can't see the car name. If that is a leak, good times are ahead. Get some Pagani in here. I know Alex was pushing hard to try and get Pagani, but I don't know if he's got that kind of sway. I'd like to think he does. Right, come on over. Let's take a look at this F-150. How have we got it set up? Can I make it any quicker without spending money? So there's 640 RP. That race was no cap. Right, okay, that's fine. Performance, off-road tyres, that's what we want on there. We've got the race ECU, race, short gearbox, that's all there. Race brakes, off-road suspension, race. Wow, so I've actually got every upgrade fitted to this and I didn't actually do anything good. So are people actually using all-season tyres? Surely not. They must be using all-season tyres to get that kind of time. Surely they're not using all-season tyres. Have I got the right upgrades here? So I've got race spec ECU. That's all race spec. I'm sticking with the short gearbox because I still think it's best for the way I have the car set up. Race brakes, off-road suspension. I mean, do I want all-road? Is that maybe the way to go? No, I don't think it is. And then all the engines spec to race. Well, we had it set up right. I've just kind of got to be better at driving, I guess. Go back and give it another shot. Right, what else have we got then? Will I be getting on CarX Street? I don't think so. I don't think I'll be doing that game. What was the other one that came out for that? Was it Drift X or something like that? It's not for me. If I remember right, that is the game around Tokyo as a whole, just like on the freeways and stuff. I'm sure that's CarX. I don't think it's for me personally. I might take a look at it at some point, maybe have a play with it, but I might be completely off here. I generally might be completely off.
Turn left.
We'll see how we go. If we need to find more games to play, then maybe I start to entertain some other titles. But I think the only other title I'm looking to entertain right now will be Drive Beyond Horizons, just as like a something a little bit different, something a little bit fun. Just trying to get back to this goddamn race. Right, there we go. What are you guys saying before we do jump in? Usually top 5 are known cheaters. Yes and no. I mean, I know Asayuno and I know Paku. I know Jetstream. I've played with the guys quite a lot. They're usually, as far as I'm aware, they're honest players. I wouldn't say Paku was a cheater. I've raced with Paku quite a lot. He's very quick. He also uses a wheel setup as well. Will I be on Carrick Street? He does some wall riding on most. Perhaps wall riding. I do suspect a lot of wall riding does take place, so I'm quite glad my videos are all documented when I do set fast times. That's one thing I will say. Before we can't do wall ride, so I'm still made to be aware that wall riding still exists on Ibiza. A lot of wall riding still works. Ballin does do a lot of wall riding. I do know that. I've witnessed it firsthand in a race against him, and he didn't know it was me that was in the race with him, ironically. Or I don't believe it is. Why not? What was why not in reference to? Let me have a quick look before we get into it. Who was that message actually from? Sorry. I don't know. Carrick Street is good, but not as good as TDU. It's not real brand in Carrick Street X. Yeah, I've seen that as well. It's like a Mustang and things like that, if that's even their names. I'm playing right now. I have 40 million, trying to reach 50 million by the end of the week. James Morris, you're in exactly the same boat as I am right now. I've got exactly 40.3. So I'm trying to do the same as yourself. Ballin has indeed disappeared. I've also noticed that. Before, he was across every region. I believe he was across every region, across multiple platforms as well, and then disappeared. Answers on a postcard. What happened there? Maybe SARD actually worked. But I'm not accusing anybody of anything. Speculation. Right, come on, let's concentrate on this one. I've got to assume people are using the all-road suspension to start off in first place in this race, especially with the PR. Maybe it would actually make it a little bit more manageable on some of those bigger jumps. I don't know, it shouldn't be the case. Off-road suspension should be OP for the big jumps. I don't know. I'll stick with this suspension. I'll just smash the cars out of the way, why not? I'm on a mission. That didn't happen, it's okay. Yes, we're good, we're good. Right, down, carrying more speed. Yes, we are. This is when I keep getting bogged down, and I feel a little bit quicker that time out, so that's a good thing. Kept it off the wall as well. Hairpin here. Can I be a little bit quicker around the hairpin? Not fantastic, but felt a little bit quicker that time out, so it's not the end of the world. Don't hit the wall when the road forks. We are going left. Yes, we are. We went left. We're good. So we're definitely quicker this time out. This will hopefully be the last run here in the F150. Hey, well, I was worried about not hitting that checkpoint, I'm not going to lie. Right, cool. Feels like we're alright for the first half of that race. It felt like it was a lot better. Can I carry a little bit more speed into this one? Yes, I can. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, boy. Much better. Tap the wall. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, so it looks like if that's what wall riding was, and I just perfected it. I know what wall riding is, of course. I'm being hypothetical. I'm being, not hypothetical, tongue-in-cheek. I'm concentrating on trying to use fancy word. It doesn't work. I know what wall riding is. I know that wasn't wall riding, but we'll see. We might actually test the theory, Highway to Heaven, because that was Wall Rider's Paradise, wasn't it? We'll maybe have one outing there to see if it does actually still work, because that was just a nasty, nasty race. It was great for farming, fantastic for farming. I didn't actually do it all too often because it was just so boring to do. But we'll maybe go and test the theory if it has been removed or not. Anyway, that was the last attempt in the F-150. It felt reasonable, 2:37.06. I think that's where I wanted to get to tonight. Packed quick indeed. Yes, ball and disappeared. All good. Sard is turned off, but when Sard was still on, ball and disappeared at that point. Have you completed all the secondary tasks or planning to before season 4? I'm not. I don't have it in me to do the secondaries. I'll maybe have a walk through there and you'll see just how few of those secondary tasks I have done. Smithy uses a controller. I've actually spoke to Smithy quite a lot. I like Smithy. He was one of the first guys that actually reached out to me, along with the likes of yourself, Dog, and Digital Diesel. Smithy's actually got quite a big channel as well. One of the first guys to reach out, so I won't forget that. Bang, top 10 on the nose. Fantastic. It's all I wanted to be. It's the only place I wanted to be was top 10. Did I manage to catch up with Smithy? No, he's another 2 seconds up the road. Christoph, 3 seconds up the road. I'm not going to bother catching him. I got ahead of Dog. I got ahead of Veganosaurus. I don't know who this guy is, but he was so problematic for me for quite a while on the leaderboards. So I'm happy to be up there where I am. Cool. That's the 2 races done. I'm happy with that. On an off-road car like that, you better use off-roads. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. All-road suspension is the same, not real difference, no logic in the sentence, I know. It just feels like it's a different way of manipulating the PR for the cars. Facetious was indeed the word I was looking for, but I was fully concentrating on trying to win that race. Right, I don't think I can walk away from that pista contract. It's very quick for 60k. Can I jump onto the freeway from here? I've never tested this. I'm going to assume that I can. Nope, I crashed into a wall. But surely we can get up onto the freeway from here, right? In fact, I don't even need to. The contract's over there. Has anybody ever, out of interest, has anybody set a F-150 up with a gearbox this short? Watch this. It's such a short gearbox, but it works well for me. Yeah, pista contract. I'm going to have a go at this, then we'll jump over to Hong Kong Island. Dog, can I add you as a friend? Okay, that's you guys. It's good to see you guys all chatting with each other. He tunes cars for his races. Stickers look cool at the back of the Raptor. So I kind of done that during a video, just to kind of use all the stickers that we got so far through the game. That's every sticker, bar the last 2, I do need to update it, that we've achieved through all of the live weekly events. So it's nice that you noticed that, thank you. Yeah, I just thought it's maybe funny to actually use the stickers that nobody wants to use. Maybe somebody has actually used them. Yeah, it's kind of why I've done that with the Raptor. GG's, 72k for the Ferrari one for you. Huh? You get 72k for this race? Yeah, for this delivery. So, is that after you get all the other rewards? It would have to be, because we're on the same server. Yeah, it must be. 60k for the delivery, and by the time you add on the driver assist and completion bonus, that's about 12k, I believe. Yeah, that's cool. You really had me wondering there if I was doing something wrong in the game. But yeah, as we kind of done on Friday, we did do this. I keep saying we, I'm sorry guys. I did do this mission, this delivery, and the quicker way I've got for it is take a right when you come out of the car park instead of taking a left up onto the freeway. All the way along to the end of the map, take the right slip road, and it's just a much quicker way of getting through it if you're just looking to come in, get the delivery done, and yeah, get on with your life essentially. Literally takes a couple of minutes. Always worried about the AI mapping. They were in the road to go to the right, but they cut across and carry up the freeway. It doesn't really make much sense. Anyway, almost there already. Would you look at that? Much quicker way of doing that delivery mission. Same with the SLS mission as well. Head up to the freeway, all the way along to this point again. Take the left in the road just back there instead of coming down here, and you'll deliver the SLS much quicker. I actually think it was the same for this car as well. I think I should have went left instead of coming down here. That is right. So I have not done the normal route I would like to do. Too busy trying to talk to you guys. I will get better at this streaming thing, I promise. I do promise. Yeah, I've definitely taken the wrong route. Come off the freeway, off that little slip road. You go straight across, and as you see the first off-road to the left-hand side, there's a fork in the road. It tells you to take a right, take a left. It brings you around the top of the map, back down into where you actually deliver the car. It's much quicker doing it that way. I'll remember for next time, I promise. Hopefully there's nothing in our way and we can just finish this one off nice and quickly. 3 races to do over in Hong Kong. And then I'll probably park the stream there for tonight, and I'll do Frim off stream because it's not enjoyable for you guys to watch. I don't believe. I did do it on Friday, but I won't do it again for this stream. Right, so you done 72k for this Ferrari mission delivery. 66k, so 60k for the delivery, 6k for the completion bonus, 10.8 for assist, so 76.8 I got. Haha. Yeah, a little bit more. 4 grand more, that's all good. Only have braking set to fail, no traction control, put all the stickers on the buggy. Yeah, good, I'm glad more people are actually doing that. Tap the throttle, it makes a stupid pop in the 488. I have noticed that a few times as well. I quite like it. I quite like it. APR Sonic, I've not seen your name in here before. You're in. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you're enjoying yourself. The same with Mo. I hope you're enjoying yourself tonight, Mo. Thank you for joining. Eldon Loren. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. Humbling to have actually some people in here watching. It's nice, so thank you very much for joining. All I'm doing tonight is trying to work my way through the weekly live races, throwing in a couple of delivery missions when they do pop up. I can't not do them, do you know what I mean? We're still trying to farm the money for season 4. Not far away in retrospect to where I want to be, 50 million. 9.8 million I managed to make last week, and I still spent some money. There we go, 40.5 million. So I'm not a million miles away from where I really want to be going into season 4. I think we'll have it. I think I'll have it dusted off this week. If I think about tonight, by the time I've probably finished the races, I think maybe 40.7 million. Farm Frim, there's another 1.5. Maybe if I can get up nice and early tomorrow morning before I need to do some work, do it again, still use the multiplier, get another 1.5. So it'd be 3 million over 2 Frim farms. I'll be in a fairly good place going into the rest of the week. Just need to make another 6 or 7 million, which will be a grind. Will definitely be a grind, but if I managed to do it last week, I'll do it this week. Yes. Ferrari FXXK is not, it's obviously an F40. I don't have the FXX. I never got it because the issues it had with the battery pack. I'm led to believe it has been rectified now, the battery pack works properly now. But yeah, I never bought it just because of that, when obviously the issues came around with the 918 Spider, it affected the FXXK. But yeah, it is a car I do want in the game because it sounds absolutely fantastic. I have done the delivery mission in it and it sounds ridiculous. So yes, it is a car I do want to be buying, as is the... Yes, it is a hybrid. Yeah, and the hybrid still has a battery pack, and the battery pack was the issue. It was affected in the FXX. I don't know where the confusion is there. So the FXXK, the bug it had with that was the battery pack assist depleted far too quickly and took too long to recharge. That was the issue it had. I think it was just in season 2. And I've just spotted, unfortunately, or fortunately for you guys, a red delivery mission over by... No, don't do that. I just screwed it up. Bring me back to my workshops, please. I cannot turn down this one. What is this? The Jaguar D-Type 6.8. Is this the one when it's raining a lot? Apart from that, the 488 have driven the 8C. I've not driven the 8C, but when we usually do like the live cruises where we're doing, a couple of guys use the 8Cs and they sound fantastic. They do. They do sound very, very good. Oh, we're only just going to get this. 40 seconds. Have to do this one, guys. It's 200k, sorry, not even 100k. Definitely can't believe in that one sitting there. Very cool delivery mission with the Jag. I'm sure it's raining really heavily, isn't it? Yeah, and the rain looks awful when you're on the cockpit view. I mean, look how bad that rain is. I know I'm not optimizing graphics as hard as they could be, but the way the rain hits that windscreen is just horrific to look at. And for that, I'm going to leave it on that view as long as I can physically bear it. Will these barriers open up from this side? I would imagine they will. Yeah, they will. Very worried about crashing this car now. Yes! So what is it? 6.7 mile delivery. I probably should have looked where I was going to because it's probably given me a really long route. I think I've only actually done this mission once before. Do you know that? You know, obviously the red missions don't tend to spawn all too often for us, so yeah, definitely not turning them down when I do see them. I think the one that spawns for me the most on this island is the Pininfarina Battista mission, or delivery, sorry, which I don't actually think is a red, is it? Is it a purple, perhaps? Anyway, the Battista is the delivery that spawns most on this island for me. And the Pista, the one we just did there, was, I believe, between the Pista and the Diablo are the two missions that spawn the most for me over on Ibiza, but I think the Diablo spawns pretty much every day for everybody. Diablo and the 812 Superfast, I believe they just constantly spawn for everybody. Maybe the John Cooper Works Mini as well, as I've just went super wide. Oh, if I restart this, will it work? Because the contract's actually timed out. Batista is purple, yeah, that's cool. English car with an English driver? Well, unfortunately for yourself, I'm not English. I'm very proud to be Scottish. Nonetheless, let's just get back into it. And I'm probably going to come out of cockpit view because, yeah, I didn't like it that much. Right, come on, let's have a better attempt this time out. It does sound better outside the car as well, doesn't it? The D-Type. We're good, we're good. Could you imagine giving somebody your D-Type to deliver it in the rain, and he drives it out the car park like that? You would be absolutely furious. Where's this AI car going? Do not cross in front of me. But somebody mentioned in the chat earlier the possibility of a Pagani for Season 4. Do you not think that should have been the casino car instead of the Black Series AMG GTR? It just literally just dropped in my head there. If we are going to be getting a Pagani, that should have been the casino car. It may still be, but the casino car being the AMG Black Series, I personally think sucks because we've already got the AMG GTR. It's just another car we've already got, unless there's a vast difference to it, which I don't imagine there will be because, well, it will just replicate the real car we've got in real life. It's not like it's going to be a Celine edition where it could be four-wheel drive perhaps. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that it's another car we've already got. I mean, I don't dislike the fact we're getting it because it's another car that we need in the game, although we've already got it. I just don't think it should be the casino car. A Pagani, that would be class. Or if we're getting the 911 Cup, come on, that would be amazing for a casino car. Anyway, you want Pagani so much, okay. I'll read that message in a second. I'm going to concentrate so I don't screw this delivery up again. That's got a good horn. I wish I could leave your music on. YouTube don't like it when you leave the in-game music on, which is ridiculous. How long have we got? 2.7 miles. This is just all freeway, isn't it? This should just be a quick one then. I couldn't leave this, guys. I apologise. I know we're in tonight to do the live weekly races, but I cannot leave a 200k contract on the board, especially not when we caught it with 40 seconds remaining. Definitely couldn't leave that one. Right, I'm going to try and read this message. I want Pagani so much. Good. We need Paganis on the Huayra or Utopia and all the other weird, amazing brands like Spiker. I wouldn't be against a Spiker. What else have we got? A priceless car handed by someone. No, exactly. You love Scotland, you love whiskey? So do I. I had too many on Saturday night as well. Maybe there's a new casino car every season. Well, that's hopeful. That is very hopeful. If we do see a new car every season in a casino, I'll be happy. Would it then water down the fact that everybody will have that car? Probably, but then again, everybody's got the same cars in this game anyway because there's such a lack of a car list. So yeah, I guess if we did have a different car every season, yeah, I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. Yes for Pagani. Fiery Snow, I agree. The casino car should have been something very special. A McLaren P1, hell yes. Casino cars AMG Black Series, Black Edition. So, whoa, get away from me, get away. AMG GT Black Edition, yeah. Dog doesn't think they'll do that, so that'll be in respect to the car every season. Maybe. I mean, do you know what? What does a season last? 3 months. That would only be 4 cars a year. I don't think it's unreasonable. It's a lot of license fees they would have to pay, but I'd like to think they're generating the money to be able to pay for that. D-type mission done. Is it the AMG GT Black Series we're getting? It is. That's the car that's elevated on the podium that they really tried to pixelate but done an awful job. As soon as you zoomed in, you could see the outlines for the headlights and the tow eye cover on the front bumper. So it was fairly easy to depict that it was the GT Black Series, or Black Edition. I keep calling it a Black Series. Black Edition. Contract completion bonus 20k. I did still get that. I didn't think I would because I restarted it. Seasons are 2 months now. Season 3 was 3 months. That's where I'm going wrong. Because I had to extend it. Right, okay. 256k, come on. I was never turning that down when we're still trying to grind. The only reason I was thinking it's 3 months a season, it would give you 4 seasons per calendar year. Yes, I'm French and Nacon said it. Cool. That must be gospel. Right, so I'm going to have to quickly fact check that because Mojo's now said they're 3 months now and it was 4. I was led to believe it was only going to be 4 seasons per year, so it meant every quarter essentially. We would get a new season. So at that kind of thought process, I think it would work out quite well to get a car every season in the casino. But that might just be me being idealistic. Anyway, enough rambling. What have we got here? We've got no barriers. That is the classic Mustang race. I don't like what's happening with that one. We'll get into it. I did talk about it when I covered the live weekly event. Bring on tomorrow. That is a 7-mile sprint in any Ford. That'll be a lot of fun. I did that in the Ford GT 2006 last time out. That's the one that's got the tricky off-road section. I probably will still be using the 06 GT, and then 7.4 mile 2-lap, no RP restriction, and I used the 2016 Ford GT for that one. We'll start off with that one. Yeah, why not? Let's first of all go into the garage, just make sure the cars are kind of tuned up and stuff. Yes, it was 3 months per now season 3, and it was 4, now it's going back to 3 again. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the case. So yeah, if they're going to do that, that'd be 1 car in the casino per month, which I don't think so. Sorry, per quarter, which I don't think is unreasonable. Right, first of all, I want to take a look at the 2016 Ford GT. The race I'm going to use this one in will be Breakdance, and I've got no RP restriction, and that is a dry race. I went into it assuming it was going to be a wet race on my very first attempt, so we'll stick some slicks on. I'm just going to horse this thing through the roof, guys. Slap every upgrade onto it. Ooh. Do we go long or versatile here? Doesn't affect acceleration. We'll go for a long gearbox. Looks better. Doesn't affect acceleration, or top speed. Sweet. Let's see how much or how quickly I can absolutely destroy myself in this race. Every upgrade effect to the Ford GT. Sweet. Right, there's still quite a few of you guys there. Thank you very much for sticking around. We're 50 minutes in by now. It's getting late for some of you guys. Very late for some of you guys, in fact, close to midnight. But I've still got work to do here. Still got work to do here. Well, we've got 3 races, maybe 3 attempts maximum at each race, and then we'll call it a night for the stream. Wow, this is not dry. This is so wet. I'm sure the race is dry. I really hope it was. New season at the end of this month. Yeah, it'll probably be week 2 of July, going by how many days are left of the season. So what have we got then? Asai, Yunon, everybody's in the 2016 GT then, and everybody's got maxed out cars for the most part. Right, what's the aim for here then? Acathliel, whoever that is. 3 minute 20. My only time is a 4 minute 8, but it was with a 775 RP. Right, so I've got a lot of improving to do here. 3 minute 20 is the time to beat. Dog, are you on this board? Maybe one you've not done yet. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, there's Dog there. 3:22, so you're still at least 30, what's that, 36.5 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, a lot of time to make up there. So the target time is going to be 3 minute 20. That's where I'm going for that one. The casino car for TDU was an R8 Cabrio, so it wasn't that special. Yeah, I do remember that. The Black Series completely different to the AMG GTR. It beat the GT2 RS around the Nordschleife. Yeah. But a Megane RS beat them both, and I'll always throw that back because I like Renaults, I like French cars. And I'm sad that there's not proper French cars in this game. You've done them all, Dog. Right, that's sweet. I will have to keep an eye. I'll keep an eye out for your times on the board to see if I can get up close to them. What's the thoughts on the colour of the GT? Anybody else a fan of Cadbury purple paint? We're away from the team. Yeah, away from the team, away from the AI. If I remember right, there's a hard left up here. Could have carried so much more speed up into that one. Oh, okay, there's a tram stop. Left-hander. What's the end of this left-hander? Is it not another left? Yes, there is. That's good. This is just a feeler lap, guys. I'm still trying, but I'm not going hammer and tong here. Just trying to get my bearings as to where this track is actually going, or this course is going. It's 2 laps as well, Jesus Christ. Hopefully the first time out, just a good time and I don't have to go over again. I say that, it's actually quite a fun one, isn't it? Oh, that was almost a really nice left-hander I just done there until the back end stepped out. That was unfortunate. Right, so is this the big straight down the start-finish? I believe it is. Start lap number 2 off. No, it's not. We've got a right-hand, left-hander up here, and I'm on the wrong side of the road that I would want to be on. Oh, back end's a bit step-outish on this. Now we're on lap 2. 150, target 240. We might do alright. No, 340 we've got a target there, average. Thinking about that too much. We have to go the long way, slap the curb, that sucks. Right, so I don't want to go the long way around the trams in because I'm going to slap that curb and that will cause me to step the back end out. Yeah, I need to be a little bit tighter with that then, that's okay. I love how we can abuse the gearboxes in these cars to bring us to a stop much quicker. I'm surprised the game doesn't have a mechanic in it that stops us slapping it down the gearbox to bring the cars almost to like an instant standstill, but it works so goddamn well, especially in supercars, sport car, hypercar categories that we've kind of got. Abuse the absolute nonsense out of the gearbox. I love this car so much. Whoever it was that was in here earlier was asking what supercar to buy. It's got to be the Ford GT. It's fantastic. It really is. Right. So it was a feeler. It was a feeler lap, or a feeler race. I actually think it was it 328 was my target? Was that right? So I'm not actually too far off it. Gear brake is so useful. It certainly is. It's bloody good. I wish you could have this game offline. Yeah, a lot of people are in the same boat as you. They want to see this game offline. I'm not surprised. Have you seen me on the leaderboards? Are we on the same server? Yes. If we see each other on the leaderboard, we are playing the same device. So myself, I'm on Steam PC, and I'm also in the EU servers. So Mojo, are you on Steam, and are you Steam, and are you in the EU? Totally lost track of thought there. That's the way we would see each other. Yes. You prefer the Jag F-Type? So do I, but I know a lot of people don't have it because they didn't buy. Sorry, the gold edition of the game. I'm surprised it's took that long, Jack, for somebody to ask that question, and I certainly don't have the answer for it. Why do we have four Ford GTs and 4 R8s? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me either. It really doesn't. So it was a 320 I wanted, not a 328. Jeez. Okay, I need to make another 9 seconds, 9.1 seconds on that race. Is this where it starts to get quite close here? Yeah, it does. Oh man. I've got time to make up, guys. Another 9 seconds. Wowzers. Right. Give me one little second, guys. I'm going to quickly run to the toilet. We'll come back and we'll smash out that race. Just a minute. Apologies for that, you guys. I am back now, though. What else have we got? Yeah, why have we got four GTs, 4 Audi R8s? I guess they bought the license. I guess they bought the license and they wanted to use it to populate the game out. It's the only way I can think about it. I mean, the variety of GTs we've got is pretty cool, although they're largely the same. I don't like it, but it is what it is. I wouldn't mind if we had all 4 plus more cars. 11 Renault Sports had a 197 years ago. Yep, I've had 172, 182, 172, 197. Had a Mark IV diesel for a little while, which was actually a really, really good car. Loads of French cars, 106 GTIs, 106 Rallies, 205 GTI, 306 GTI 6. Yeah, a lot of French cars. Your famous special editions for those cars, but 3, come on. It is indeed lazy. An A5, yeah, A5, RS6 Advant. Why is there no RS6 Advant in this game? I don't get it. Fiery Snow hates French cars. We get along great. I love French cars. Aston Martin DB10 Volante coming season 4, I do believe. Is it DB10 or is it DB11 Volante? DB10 Volante, I believe. Right. Let's get this one knocked out in this attempt, yeah? Don't cock anything up. Left-hander up the end here. We can get a little bit more speed if we come into it a little bit wider, like this. Nice. Tram stop at this one. Yep. Stayed off it. That's good. Yeah. Better start to this this outing. 9 seconds I need to make up though. I don't know how I'm going to get it. It is a DB11 Volante. Perfect. I know a lot of people were still considering it was going to be the Bentley Continental convertible, but with the lip on the rear tailgate, I just don't see it being the Continental GT. Is it called the GTC? I believe it's called. I don't think it's going to be that. I do think it'll be the DB11 Volante, which again would fit the narrative of what we got in the game. The car's already here. Did somebody actually share a screenshot as well that it was already pictured in the game on a leak with one of the leaderboard times? I may have been dreaming, but I'm sure I've seen that. I think it was Leon actually. Maybe Leon JHK posted it in one of his videos. Anyway, this race feels like it's going a little bit better. I'm on the right side of the road, or the left side for that fact, that I want to be on for this corner right here. I was thinking if I carried a little bit more speed, it would take out all of that. Then fingers crossed, when I come to that next time out, the street furniture won't have been erected and I can cut across that track quicker. But I think you guys will know as much as I do by now, these Hong Kong workers are so damn quick. And by the time we get round to lap 2, a lot of the street furniture gets put back to where it needs to be, which is very frustrating. One thing I don't like in this game is when we take out railings and things like that, it's reset. It shouldn't reset. I take them out for a reason. Some races it works, some races it doesn't. Hopefully this is going to be one of those races that does work. God, I've got a long gearbox on this. I must have a really short gearbox tune for that top end. Oh, cocked it up. Did somebody add me to a group? I just seen I've been kicked from a group activity. Must have been when I disappeared for 5 minutes. Oh well, we'll be going again, guys. We will be going again. This car sounds so good. Can I join the group? I mean, do you know what? It won't do any harm, Mojo. If you can get over to where I am on the map, get into a garage or a workshop or something, we'll see if we can sync up. What time are we on? Yeah, I don't really want the stream to run much longer than 30 minutes, so we'll give it a shot. Misclicked too early, sorry. Right, so if you added me, Mojo, go send a request again, and I'll see if I can just invite you in. And we can do this race together, that's not a problem. What's new on TDU? Nothing right now, Gary. All I'm doing just now is just trying to complete off a couple of weekly events, grind out some money for Season 4. We've got 30 days, give or take, a few days for Season 4. So I'm just now trying to grind out a little bit. But yeah, we're just waiting for the casino. Right, who was looking there? It was Mojo. Can I see? Oh, Fiery Snow. Are you in game, Fiery Snow? You can jump in as well if you like. Is Mojo around? I'll give you a couple of minutes. If not, I'll carry on with the racing. There's a legendary delivery on Ibiza for you if you want to check it. I don't think the missions do sync up like that, unfortunately. I wish they did, because we could help each other a hell of a lot. No, that's what I want left on. If I take off workshops just now... Yeah, I've got 2 standards. Oh, on Ibiza, sorry. You just got a red contract, that's all good. Mojo has joined your group. Right, so Mojo, what I would need you to do at this point is... head on to Wan Chai East gas station. If you head on there, I will meet you there, and we can sync up. I can't get the hang of Frim thing on there for cash. I covered it on Friday's, what's it called? Friday stream. At the very end of the stream. If that helps you out any, maybe check that out.
You have arrived.
Right, I don't know if this one will work actually. Maybe it needs to be the garage, doesn't it? Head on over to Solar Hotel, Mojo. Sorry, it needs to be the Solar Hotel, then we can sync up. Might be a better way just to round out today's stream is do this rather than go and blast through the rest of the races. Right, Mojo's at the gas station, so if I go in here and I come back out, I might be able to see you. Just give it a couple of seconds. Is anybody else in here? Not a surprise, there's no one. Right, if I come back out, Mojo, I might be able to see you on the map. Not yet. So if you now come out of the Solar Hotel, we should sync up. You're in the social hub, yeah. You need to come out of the Solar Hotel, and we should sync up at this point. In free roam. So yeah, back in. Back in we go. We'll have to sync up inside. You've done 5 million today, Mazo. That's class. Take advantage of the Frim bonus as well. I like it. Right, Mojo, come back in. We should sync up this way. Start a race, back out. That works on PS5. I've not tried that yet. I don't know if that works in... on Steam, sorry. Oh, I'm not seeing Mojo here. Well, that's unfortunate. Right, let's go back outside one last time. Might have to be a workshop we go to. Hey, Fiery Snow's jumped in as well. He's in the menus. Right, any ideas, anybody? Any ideas why we're not syncing? Oh, who's that? We've got Fiery Snow, that's good. Right, so we have got some form of a sync going on. Look at Fiery's bloody F-type, it's so good looking. Such a good looking car. Right, any thoughts? You're restarting the game, right, okay. Start a race, that will get them in. Oh, that's a good shout, yeah, we could have just done that. Mojo's already dropped out though. And Fiery Snow has disappeared somewhere. They're behind me. Ah, right, what are we going to do then? We'll head on over back to Breakdance. And we can all do that race together. Why not? I have got no grip with these goddamn tyres on.
Turn right.
Start a race, that will get them in. Yeah, so when they join our game, I'll start the race off and hopefully it will drag them over to us.
Turn right. Then turn left. Turn right.
Mojo's in their suite, that's all good. Yeah, just whenever you come out of their mojo, I'll see when you're in free roam. I'll give you a few seconds, I'll start the race off.
Then turn left.
And yeah, we'll go from there. Still in the social hub.
You have arrived.
Right, let's have a quick look first of all. Can we see Mojo anywhere? Not quite. Can I see Fiery Snow? Oh yep, there we go. Synced up now. We can see both of them on the minimap. You will be temporarily available for group activities. Do you want to continue? No. I want to do multiplayer mode. There we go. If you guys confirm that race. Could I join friends only? Listen, anybody can join the game. Anybody can join. That's not a problem. Amber Pie. You'd have to be PC, so playing on Steam, and it would have to be an EU server. That would be the requirement. Obviously, if you want to join the stream, that's all good. Not a problem with that at all. Fiery Snows took the 06 GT. Love the car. We'll just give Mojo a second to see which car they're going to go with. Anybody else that wants to join, feel free. You can certainly join that. It's not a problem. Which car's Mojo taking? I can't see me though. You would probably... God, what's the easiest way of doing it? Add me on Steam, most likely. Mazzo, if you're on PS5, it wouldn't work. You would... oh, yeah, we've just started the race, of course. You won't see us that way. You're on PS5, so unfortunately it won't work. We're on EU servers on PC. Unfortunately, we don't have cross-region, and we don't have cross-platform, which is just ridiculous. Mojo, that GT looks insane. I like the BBS wheels. I believe they were BBS wheels. Right, Amber Pie. Yep, you'll see us when we come out of this race. That shouldn't be a problem. You only have the Carbon Edition 2016 GT and it's ineligible. God. Right, I am trying to set a good time here, so I'm not hanging about. Tiny little bit of stream lag. Hopefully that doesn't come through too badly on the stream, but there's a tiny little bit of lag. Nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back end stepped out there. I don't want to be on this side of the road, god damn it. Right, come on then. Setting decent pace here. Unfortunately taking out that railing. I was not watching. I was too busy watching the goddamn minimap. Are Fiery Snow and Mojo racing, or have they taken each other out? No, too busy looking at the minimap. Right, so they're not actually in the race. Ah. Where the hell's Pablo? Oh, he's there on the left. Or was that Mojo? It was somebody on the left there, I don't know who. Must have been one of those guys. Oh my god, I wasn't even watching where I was going. I'll just quit this race. This isn't going well. Right, we'll see if we can all sync up. If we can't get in a race, we'll just do a little bit of a cruise to round us off with there. Return type for quickly. Bug for me, started the race and you couldn't drive. Just going to go to the toilet. By the time you guys play the event, we'll all be here. That's not a problem. They're still in the race. Yeah, everything works so smoothly here, doesn't it? Right, so Mojo's back in free roam, Fiery Snow's back in free roam. Do I know what day Season 4 release is? No, it won't be this month, but that was something I was going to figure out, wasn't it? If I go to Solar Crown, I go to Solar Pass, 29 days left. So realistically, we're talking... I'm going to say we'll be looking at, what would that be? There's 7, 14, 21. I'm going to say the 23rd. Would that be right? Was it 23rd of July? Would that be enough time? 29 days? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That looks like Tuesday. The Solar Pass will end Tuesday the 15th. So I would suspect Wednesday the 16th. With some unbelievably quick math that you all just experienced right there. Yeah. Game works like a charm. Oh my god, it certainly does. I was in the race, I thought I was, set off 3 seconds on the timer, then it went crazy laggy. You're in first place on your screen, then you're in 7th. Yeah. What we'll do, will we give it one more shot for race? If not, we'll just send off with a little cruise. See how we get on with it. Multiplayer mode, I'll let you guys jump in as well. Rory Crouch, thank you very much, I do appreciate that. Best content creator on the platform, maybe on the game, I would say, yeah. Maybe, but I don't think there's many people doing it, so I'll take the gold medal, why the hell not? Thank you very much, I do appreciate it. Imagine if they had Monaco. Monaco would be cool, but it's even smaller than Ibiza. It's even smaller than what we've got, so people would just bitch and moan like crazy. You sent me a friend request on Steam. Have you really? Have I got Steam open? I have not. Apologies. Steam friends have got Jack Solomon. There you go. I'll accept that friend request. Right, let's give this one another shot. Why not? Come on. What cars are you in? Obviously Ford GT. I assume a Black Series or the Black Edition, whatever it's called. Are we synced up? Considering Fiery Snow and Mojo have already dropped to the back of the grid, I'm going to assume we're not synced up properly for the race, or somebody has got a lot of lag, which is just screwing up what we're trying to do here. Nonetheless, I'll push forward. Yeah, somebody's got a lot of lag. I can feel it coming through the game on my side as well. I'll push forward, we'll get the race done, we'll maybe just have a little bit of a cruise about. If anybody else wants to join in, that's not a problem. We'll have a little cruise to round off today's stream. Then I'm going to farm Frim because I'm not losing out on the 1.5 million. It is Monday after all, and I just wiped out a wall. Are you going to brighten yourself? Nope. Cool. And I still don't see the guys. And it's not one of them behind me either. Don't you just love how smooth this game is? I say that lightly. It would probably be, in my opinion, one of the best driving experience games out there just now. If that be right, if it worked properly. I mean, all dynamics, syncing up with friends nice and easy, having competitive races, you don't have the waiting about for leaderboards, for ranked racing and stuff like that. It would be one of the best games out there right now, because in my opinion there's not a lot of great car games out there right now. I just wish the devs never screwed this up as much as they have. This AI has absolutely checked out. There's somebody stuck to the left of the map right here, or the left of the course. I don't know who that was. It's not an AI, so it's one of those two guys. But yeah, this AI looks to have completely checked out for me where I am. I cannot see these guys anywhere. Right, somebody's behind me now. Or they were for a second. Dog, you've sent a friend request. I'll see that in a second, but I'll get that one accepted. Oh dear. No, that's not one of the guys either. Just to be clear, guys, I purposefully done that. I wanted to see who it was that's behind me there. Yeah, so we've got a complete desync issue there then. That's very annoying. I'm going to assume when I do finish this race as well that it's just not going to work. Like there's going to be an error when we finish the race and it won't register the race times or something. Shouldn't be like this. This is one of the big issues, and this is why this game is getting just so much hate regardless of anything else. But the fact you cannot play simply with some of your friends, it hurts. It hurts to see it because it could be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, will that race register? I don't know. So Mojo and Fiery Snow 2 and 3%. Yeah, definitely not working, is it? Right, what was I seeing there? I was friend requests from the dog. I thought we were already friends on here, dog. That's fine. That should be you accepted there. You finished in a 3:37. How much delay is your stream to what you're doing? 5 or so seconds. I think that's the kind of delay I've got there. Let me check then. When that screen changes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 seconds. I believe it is. Maybe 13, 14, 15, 16, 10 to 15 seconds, I would say, of a delay. If the servers were better and the game looked better and held more FPS, it'd be one of the best games. Yeah, yeah. If it just done everything right, it would be fantastic. Yeah, essentially that would work out, wouldn't it? Right, so we've got a full house so far. Is anybody else looking to jump into this one? Let me know, because if you are, we'll have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery to get ourselves there. What we could do, guys, if we head over to the Solar Hotel, and if anybody else is trying to join for a little cruise for 10 minutes or so, yeah, we'll try and sync up that way. We'll do what we usually do to make it work. The sound in the map and the driving just feels so nice. It certainly does. It certainly does. I'm going to quickly change car before we cruise. What will we go in tonight? What shall we go in? It's a little bit wet out. What will we take for a cruise tonight? Well, I can't use my TT because it's shadow banned. I can't use my Huracan because it's shadow banned. I'll use my fluoro yellow. Did you add me? I didn't add you. You would need to add me, Amber Pie. Oh wow, I am inside of a Bentley right now. Right, there we go. Jack is looking like a little bit of lag there. In an MC20. Fiery Snow's got a Bentley. Mojo's not about right now. You're not on the enthusiast level PC. I'm not myself. What's Mojo got there? Is that an Aston? Or is that a Jag? I think that's a Jag. Right. Oh, Amber Pie, you're Queen. Okay, I did see that one. Let me quickly add you to the list then. We've got Queen. There we go. Right, what we'll have to do then is, if you guys can stay where you are. How do I do this again? I need to leave the group, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. If I leave this group. That's communication, social, leave group. There we go. Now, Amber Pie and Dog, if you want to play in our game, can you join my group now? Mo, you're looking to come in as well. Cool. That would be a full house. Where's Mo? There's Mo. You should be seeing that as well. Now, what you guys want to do is go into Steam and join my game. And if you guys can join my game, then you can come on and we can have a nice full house for cruising. Great game. I hope next season updates will be better. I wish you all the best. And Naraz, thank you very much. I hope so as well. I truly do. We'll give it a few seconds. We'll let these guys join in if they manage to join through Steam. And we'll just go for a little drive. You're not coming on just now, Dog? That's not a problem. Don't stress about it. It's very late for you over there. So that's no issue at all. Somebody's loading in. There's Queen. That's all good. So Queen, when you come out of the Solar Hotel, you should see us. No, don't do that. What the hell happened there? Oh. I almost got rid of you. Right. Whose has went into the hotel? Between Fiery Snow, Jack, and whoever else was on that team, I've totally forgot. One person has to stay on the map or we will desync. It was Mojo, sorry. One of you guys have to stay on the map at all times or we will desync. The same with my side. Myself or Queen have to stay on the map or we will all desync. Right, has it worked for Queen? I don't see her. Oh, there we go. We see a red Ferrari beasting into a Bentley. There we go. It's not working. They've broke the servers again. I'm driving about but still stood still in my stream. Right, so it's not going to work unfortunately, guys. Can all of you guys drive down here? And if it doesn't show very well, then the servers are still broke from last week. And if that's the case, we're up a creek without a paddle. So Mojo's still sitting still, Jack's still, Fiery's already said he's driving about but sitting still, and Queen's still sitting still. So yeah, we've still got server problems. Although they are doing a server reset tomorrow apparently. We'll see if that fix it. Mojo can't move. Jack has just moved but it looks like his car is mating with thin air. That's not working. Yeah. Well, that absolutely sucks, guys. I'm probably going to have to pack us in there for tonight then, on a rather unsavoury and unpleasant note. Genuinely, guys, honestly, with all by heart, thank you so much for jumping in tonight. Certainly means a lot that you guys have sat and watched me on TDU for a couple of hours again tonight. The server retest tomorrow is just PlayStation, Xbox. It certainly is, but we can hope. We never had this problem before the PlayStation had the problem. Now we've got the problem, so we've managed to get everybody into the server. We just can't do anything. Fingers crossed by the time we come in on Friday, once I've done the Crown Jewel race, maybe we can sort out a cruise after that if you guys are down for it. It is sad, it is indeed. Amber Pie, yourself, Queen, do take care. Guys, thank you ever so much for joining me tonight. If I decide to stream another day this week, I'll do the usual. I'll post it on YouTube, I'll post it on X. If you guys would do me a favour, in the description is my X page. If you would also give me a little follow in there, that would be much appreciated. I'll post it on YouTube, I'll post it on X, I'll post it in TDU's Discord. So if there is going to be a live, you will know about it and you guys can join and we can see what's going on. But once again, thank you guys very much for joining me again tonight. I'll catch